Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining the Original Jones broadcast. Today, I am doing a taping on cleaning my stove. Now, y'all have to know that I did not have time to clean my stove, and it's been a while, and you all can see how it is looking. But what I did is I sprayed it down with the Dawn Power Wash, and I'm also going to use some baking soda, as well as some other little hand tools that I've purchased or borrowed from my husband, that I'm going to actually use. But you can see this oven is terrible. Now, I'm sorry to say I wanted to get started so early, and I ended up cleaning the door of the oven without recording it. But as you can see, this is a big improvement. Definitely a big improvement from when you all seen it. Excuse me for walking in front of the camera, but now I'm getting into the inside of the stove, and I have sprayed that Dawn Power Wash, and I am now scrubbing with the steel little pad. So I'm gonna see how that works, and you'll see what comes off and what is hard. And I mean, y'all, my fingers were just hurting after this, but I knew that I had to get it done because it definitely needed it. Being a full-time student in school and trying to keep life as, normal as possible, it's kind of hard sometimes, but I am doing it. So you can actually see here that where I scrubbed at, it's actually coming off pretty easy. But there are some areas that did not come off as easy. The actual bottom of the base of the stove, you can actually see where it's got that real gunked up stuff. It took a lot of scrubbing and all of that, and I mean, I was just so into it, I forgot to even put my gloves on and just had got my nails done. But hey, that's what cleaning is all about, right? So you can see here, I mean, I am using everything that I got, trying to scrub and get this stuff off. But it's gonna take a little elbow grease. It definitely is, especially when it's been a couple of months and you have not cleaned your oven like that. So as you can see, I'm just kind of wiping it out to see what is left, what is not left. And there is some buildup at the bottom. There could have been something like sweet potatoes, because I love baking sweet potatoes. Sometimes it's just certain things that will drip in your actual stove. And this particular stove, my husband normally puts aluminum foil down at the bottom, the base of it, so that anything that drops, it'll fall on the aluminum foil, and we can just pull it out and roll it up and throw it in the trash and replace it with more aluminum foil. But we could not do that because this stove specifically stated not to put aluminum foil inside like that base area. So what I had to do, there is a little tool that my husband had gave me, but up in this video, you're going to actually see me pull that little tool out because I needed it. But right here, I'm just constantly scrubbing because I needed to try to get as much as I could of the buildup out. And so I'm scrubbing, y'all. But it was required. Just excuse how I am looking, because I was at really work. I was at some serious work here, y'all, trying to get this thing done and trying to make sure that I got this stove back to the look of when I first purchased it. It had this beautiful blue inside there. It was spotless. And so I was doing that because I wanted to make sure that I could get it back to that new just bought state, in other words, as to say. But like I said, I'm still here scrubbing, and I was kind of flipping around. I'll go from the left side to the right side, trying to work my way through all of this gunk. And it is a process, but it was definitely worth it because Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and who doesn't want to be able to open up a beautiful, clean stove? And they put their nice, beautiful big turkey and sweet potato pies, macaroni and cheese. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me just get back to what I was talking about. Excuse me for walking in front of the camera again, but I'm going to kind of wipe this down, and you will be able to see all of the gunk that I was able to get up on this second time of scrubbing and really trying to get this stuff out. I'm telling you, one thing about it, the Dawn dishwash, it did an amazing job, but you can tell I still have some of that stuff still on that bottom pan or the base there in my oven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to plug up the tub and I'm going to run boiling hot water in here because I'm going to be putting in the racks from the oven and I want them to be really, really clean. So let me go get them. Okay, y'all, so I'm just moving this back a little bit. I want to show you the 3 items that I'm going to include in my water. I had bought this a while back from, I think it was Sam's, but this is the Dawn Professional. It's a dish detergent, but I think it will work excellent in cleaning these racks. So what I'm going to do, just gonna put some in there, right? A couple of squirts. And then I'm going to take some vinegar, but we're going to put that in last. Of course, we're using a good baking soda, y'all. Because we want these things to sit here, and I'm going to put about, let me see, this is a 1/4 cup, so we're going to put about 2 or 3 maybe in there to really clean. Because, okay, about 3 1/4 cups I put in there. So what is that, 3/4 cups? I think so. And then we're going to use some of our vinegar. This is just a store brand vinegar, but we're going to use this. I'm not sure this is vinegar. Yeah, this is cleaning vinegar. I think I got this from Lowe's by Moxie, but it's a cleaning vinegar, and I'm using this to clean these racks. So we're going to let these sit here. Even if they sit here all night, that is fine, but the goal is to make sure that they are very, very clean. So once they get clean, we're going to come back and show you the finished product. But right now we're going back to get started on our stove. Okay. All right, y'all, so I want to show you all. Let me turn down my preaching tape. Hold on. Okay, so I want to show you all what I was able to do with this stove. Y'all, this stove looks amazing. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer. Look at that. That is the door of it. And I'm going to zoom in. This is the actual door. This is how it is shining, y'all. So I use, like I said, the baking soda, the Dawn dishwash, power wash, excuse me, and I think that's all I used in here, as a matter of fact. Yeah, those were the only two things that I used in here. Now there is some little things that I didn't see come out, just a few places, but I'm not stressing about those. Now this is the inside of it, y'all. And I'm gonna make it a little closer if you can see what I'm talking about. There were a few things that did not come out, and I have scrub. It's in this area, back there, and over there, if you can see that. But I've scrubbed, I've did everything that I know how to do. So I'm just not gonna stress about that. I'm gonna show you the sides here. That is the sides of the oven. You can see that they are very clean. There is a few places that still have some spots there, which I'm gonna still work with my scouring pad and my little metal here, and I'll show you here what I'm talking about that I'm still seeing. It's right in here where this black mark is. The most part is it is clean. It is very, very clean. Just a few areas that I still have to work on. But this is the other side over here. Let me just see if I can make that a little bit. That one looks pretty good. I'm not stressing if I see just a few little marks on there that's still left. But for the panel back there, you can see how clean it is. This Dawn power wash and the baking soda really helped clean, and it was a lot of work. I'm still working on the racks. I have them in the bathtub soaking. But y'all, this is the actual finished product of the oven. When I bought this stove oven, it had this pretty blue color in it, and you can see from the beginning of the video how it had looked. But now you couldn't even see that blue color because it had everything in it. But now you can actually see the cleanness of it, the beautiful of it. So I'm gonna work on the racks. I'm gonna take you all in there and show you all how I'm gonna clean those. And when I put those back in, I want those to be beautiful and silver, just like it was when we first bought our stove. So I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to get it back in the oven. And remember from last night, this is how beautiful. I had cleaned the oven last night. Remember this? So y'all, as y'all can see, I'm gonna put, let me see how I did it now. I took it out of here, so I think it goes this way. Yeah, and so it slides like that, y'all. Pretty much all that I can do. That one goes around like this. And so that is the finished product, y'all. But I wanted to give y'all a final view of my oven that I cleaned so that you all can see that even though it may look horrible at the beginning, with some hard work and elbow grease, you can get the job done. So I'm gonna show y'all one final showing a before and after of how my stove looked prior and how it looks now. This glass part was, I mean, it had all kinds of stuff on it. If you could see, I think this is a double glass, but it looks amazing. The door and everything, it just looks amazing. I got this stove from not Home Depot, from Best Buy. But this is the inside of it. Look at that beauty, y'all. Look at that, all the way to the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it is shining, it is clean, and I think it is ready to be used. And if you can see over here and back there, it has a little timer. If you can see all the way back there, it has a timer that goes to this thing. So like if you're cooking a turkey or anything like that, you can actually already have your thermometer there in the oven and put it straight into your turkey. But this is it. This is the racks. Like I said, there's still some various little spots on the racks, but I'm not stressing. Like right here, you can see it a little bit, but I'm not stressing about that. Everything I could not get off, but I think I did an amazing job with this oven. So now we're going to work on the outside of the oven. We're going to next. For the most part, this is the oven, y'all. This is the oven, okay? Alrighty. And all of this is LG products. I have a dishwasher, the microwave, the stove, and my refrigerator are stainless steel, and they're all LG appliances. We just switched out everything in here when we were changing it up. Okay, so that is the final product. Bye-bye.